Hello and welcome back. Ah, the sweet smell of flowers did it all for us, didn't it? Huh, fainting before this beauty? Well, I guess such is our fate sometimes. Let's see. I'm most nervous about the bundle for Waymeat quest. In fact, I've never been more nervous doing a quest before. Because what if the nosy hobbits find me on my way? Okay, let's see. A table with satchels awaiting delivery. Hopefully we'll do this on time. Okay. Now I have to go which way? Which way do we need to go? Oh no. This way? Okay. Jeez. Might be some ways from here. I have no idea, people. I have no idea if I will be able to do this. But let us hope. Let us hope. And avoid all hobbits that are nosy. And water too, because we don't want the leathers to get wet, right? So, not exactly sure. Bundle. Yeah, it's not too far. I'm getting a little more optimistic now, but I'm sure once I approach the other village, there will be more noisy hobbits around. But let us hope. Yes, you can tell by my voice how nervous I am. I've fought great foes and dealt with all kinds of nastiness, but this, my friends, is yeah, this is the challenge. Oh, good. Thank you for the post. I hope it was no trouble getting to Waymeet. You did, restoring the quick post? Oh, jeez. Restore the good name of the quick post service. Oh, so I have to do this 13 times? Oh, jeez. Maybe. We shall see. But while we're here, I see there are more quests we can do. Um, maybe this one is, yeah, about another service stuff. Well, I'll skip those for now. I promise I'll return to them when I regain my confidence. But here's another quest, hopefully a little more peaceful. By
I
Dora?
hope it's not a bother, but may I speak with you?
Yeah, sure, by Dora Brownlock. When the wolves chased me off my farm, I didn't have enough time to collect my babies. My poor darlings. What was that? My chickens, of course. If those wolves have gotten hold of them, I just don't know what I'll do. You can save them for me, Basilbor, I know you can. Follow the road north up the hill and out of Waymeat, then take the first stone path to your right. You'll see a sign for my farm at the correct crossing. Quickly, you must save my little darlings. Rescue Dora's chickens, also known as her babies.
It's terrible, just terrible.
You simply must rescue my babies from the wolves. You'll find my poor dears at my farm to the north of Waymeat. Please hurry. Alright. Well, we might as well do this now. That shouldn't be a problem. Well, if the wolves already ate the chickens, I can't do anything about it. Wow. So ancient ruins here too, huh? Just the base columns. Huh. What a cool place the Shire is. Oh, there is a chicken. Going right for the wolf. No, no. Come here, my baby. Yes, I'll pick you up. And now you disappeared. Which is a worse fate than being eaten by wolves, you know? Disappearance. Where are you going? Please, come to me. Alright. Quite a few wolves here. They're not... Ah, they're not joking around, even though they don't bother me. Alright, chickens. Collect it. Yes, we did. Yes, you can have all you can, but we weren't able to defeat a single chicken, huh? And by defeat I mean eat, because they rhyme for a reason. Defeat, eat, yeah. Marvelous, marvelous little adventures. Okay, here is Dora.
Oh, woe is me.
You saved my chickens. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done if the wolves had gotten my darling Rosie, or my precious Georgie, or my lovely Dottie. Someone needs to do something about these wolves, and I think that someone is you, Pastor, because who else would face wolves here in the Shire? We're just hobbits, you know.
Might I trouble you for some help?
Trouble me, please. Trouble away. I don't know that I can go home until I know those wolves are gone for good. What if they come for my babies again? And by babies, this time I mean my real babies. You're so brave to rescue my little darlings. I'm sure you could do something about the wolves. The awful beasts that attacked my farm came from the north. There must be a wolf den somewhere among the hills north of my farm. Oh, please do hurry. I really would like to go home soon and leave all the rest to you to deal with. Wolves at Waymate.
It's terrible, just terrible.
The wolf den is somewhere north of my farm, Bassador. I simply can't return home, or they're still wandering around. Alright, I got the message. I got the message. Okay, looks like the closest quests to me are some of the ones I picked up earlier, so why not change pace here? The locals are always willing to share a drink. That's why we always bring an extra keg. Oh good, merchant. Yes. Dwarves and hobbits both like beer, though maybe of different variety. Now we're in Tookland. More wolves here. But yes, we can go to talk to Adler Took and also collect the yellowed recipe from the bird and baby inn, if we could. Oh, I see a flag over there. Is that the Took's flag? Took Burrow? It must be. Yes. Ah, interesting. Okay. Hmm. Yes. You have trouble traversing the Hobbit's miles, Horsey? Let's see. Here are the Great Smiles. More quests here? Well, we might as well pick some more quests. But first, let's talk to Adler Took. Oh dear, I'm much too busy to talk. Or are you here to help? Yes, that must be it. Would you mind lending me a hand?
Please leave me to my sorrow.
Oh dear, you're here for the founding wreath? Please don't let Paladin know, but I don't have it. A local farmer, Belko Brockhouse, has it, and he won't give it up. His home is north of here, up the hill and to the right of the path, and he says he won't give it up the wreath until he gets a hand with his crops. Honestly. At my age, I can't help with farm labor. Hey, you just disappeared in the middle of telling me a story? Excuse me, excuse me. Please, please do come back. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Don't do this ever again.
Oh, woe is me.
Until he gets a hand with his crops. Honestly, at my age, I can't help with farm labor. I'm sorry to say that if you want the wreath, you have to speak to him and perhaps lend a hand. The cheek of some hobbits. Really? You walk away from me, a formidable man, In the middle of a story? Did you initiate it? Are you sure you want to do this again? Do you see how intimidating I can be? That's a first for me too. What kind of challenges? What kind of new challenges can I expect in Hobbiton, in the Shire? Ah,
I'm sure it's a bother, but I could use your help.
oh yes? Oh well, I'll give you some more help. Oh, thank goodness, I'm in the sorriest of straits, but I must make you swear to tell no one else of my troubles. If others were to hear of it, there would surely be a panic in Tugborough. My library is haunted. As difficult as it may be to believe, I think it's the ghost of the old Took. I think the troubles darkening the Shire of late have disturbed him, like those bears over to the east of here. They were never so aggressive in his day. Well, it's one thing to disturb wildlife, which is alive, and another to disturb diseased people. That requires much greater power. So I'm a little doubtful, but wait, perhaps that is it. The old Took was known for slaying a great bear in his time. If you could bring me the pelts of a few bears, maybe it will ease his spirit. It will show the Shire is still safe. It will also show that we don't care about wildlife anymore. We can just kill bears left and right if we wanted to, just because they are disturbed. Ghost of the Old Took.
Please leave me to my
Do
sorrow.
you have those bear pelts? I simply have to have them if I am to prove to the Old Took's ghost that the Shire is still safe. You can find the bears to the east of Tugborough, in the woods. Alright. What else would you say about the Founding Red? Anything?
Oh, woe is me.
Belko Brockhouse is the one who has the red. Go speak with him about it, up the hill to the north. But be prepared to help him with his farm. I can help with farms. Why not? I like farms. All the great smiles are pretty great indeed. Keep going. Yeah. What a cool place. What a cool place. Just even looking at candles and old books here is so pleasing. Alright, then who might you be? Pervinka Took?
Might I have a word with you?
Small fellowship? Yes, no problem. I'm a small fellowship on my own. I need your help. I made a terrible mistake and listened to Isambard and Imbert, my fool cousins. You see, old Adelard is always lecturing us young Tooks on the history of the family, and well, it does get tiring. My cousins decided to play a trick on him and convinced me to sneak away with the latest chapter Adelard wrote for the yearbook of Tugborough. Now I'm worried about the trouble I'm going to get into. Isambard, though, went out to get the chapter from where he hid it, but hasn't returned yet. I think he said he did it in a tall tree east of the Great Smiles in Tugborough. Could you go there and see what is taking him so long? Sure. Adler's chapter. You stay here because you are scared of trees now.
Just a moment.
Isambard and Imbert should be near that big willow east of the Great Smiles in Tugborough. Please hurry. I don't know how long it will be until Adler discovers that his chapter is missing. Oh my, the level of drama around here. Haunted libraries and such. Alright. So, collecting the yellow recipe. Oh, maybe the yellow recipe is also in the Great Smiles. I missed that. This seems to be the case. I think it's in the library. Yes. Well, here's the library. And here is the yellow recipe. An old recipe for ale written in a delicate, spidery hand. Huh. Who'll describe it that way? Maybe I'm just talking to myself, you know? I'm describing this to myself. Wow. Is that your vision of what dragons are? They're biting their own hands or claws? Or maybe that's just a symbol. The shape has a deeper meaning. Perhaps. Perhaps we'll find one day. Of why dragons are drawn this way, or just the whim of the painter. Okay, so collecting bear pelts might be the closest thing to us, so we can do that. Bears? Oh yeah, there is the missing person. He's right here. New deed, the sides of the Shire, the Great Willow. Yeah, it's a pretty old tree indeed. Okay. The Great Willow. While not as well known as the party tree, the Great Willow is considered a good deal more mysterious and romantic by the younger hobbits of the Shire. Huh. Folk tales abound of elves traveling to the west who spend their evenings in mysterious revels beneath its boughs. And young hobbit couples often come there to declare their romantic intentions, perhaps hoping a bit of fairy magic might give them luck and bravery enough to say the words. Funny. The pastoral piece of the Shire presents travelers with an excellent opportunity to explore its historical and cultural places. Yes, the pastoral piece, huh? It's a little less of a pastoral piece these days, but it's still pretty peaceful. Cool though. We could wait for a windstorm? Oh, man, I missed the whole story here. I could stand on your shoulders? What? Imber took. Iceberg took the second. Okay, what is going on? Let's talk to Imbertuk first.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, good day to you. Are you here about that chapter of Adelart's as well? Best be talking to Isambard. He's the smarter of us too. I'm just here to lend him a hand if you can. Okay.
A lovely day, isn't it?
What? Pervinka sent a bounder out here? She's such a warrior. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. I'm a bounder now. There is nothing to fear. Old Imber and me will have that chapter of Adelart's in 2 shakes. See? We hid the chapter in a satchel in the tree, but the branch we climbed up on broke off. We have been here scratching our heads on how to get it down. But you just gave me a grand idea. Alright, and what is that? See, Imbert, I'll just knock the satchel out of the tree with a stone. Wow, what a great smart idea. I don't know, Isambard. What if you miss? Oh, don't worry, I won't miss.
How do you do?
Here, watch. Seems I hit a hive. Oh. Not good. Bees, oh no. You waited so long for the bees? Thank you. Oh right. Now I can't miss. Well, I really hope so. Isambard. Wait, here, watch. Looks like you got the hive. Fortunately, the bees are gone. Oh no, look. Bears. Whoa. Thank goodness, this time for sure. But no. Don't worry. See, here's the satchel. Let me get Adler's chapter. Thank goodness. I had it under control all the time. Except we'll be dead. Here, friend. Take this back to Pervinka for me. Come on, Imbert. Come on, Imbert, now that we're done here, let's see if we can find out Peregrine. I've not seen him for some days. I wonder where he's gotten off to. Wow. Jeez. It took them so long to react to the fact that they hit the beehive, and then they just stood and said, oh, we hit the beehive. I wonder what will happen. We'll just stay here for another 5 seconds before we move. Ah, hobbits, I tell you. Have you no instincts? Well, in the midst of all this, we collected a couple of bear pelts. Just cause. So we might as well finish with that. Something angered the Great Willow, though. And I think it was the throwing of rocks. But would bears be protective of the tree? I do not know. Aha, there is a bear here. Okay, more bears there. Good. Mature hill bear. Look, I can collect bear pelts from a distance, just with my bow. I don't even need to touch the bear. Well, in this case I did, but you get my meaning. Alright. Well, let's ride back and finish at least one quest before we're done. Yes, walking back to the great smiles of Tookland. Of Tookland, alright. Of Tookland. Oh yeah, this time. Good. Don't you worry, Pervinka.
What do you need?
Good, you found it. Now to sneak this back into the library before Adler notices it's gone missing. My thanks. You've saved me from a host of troubles. Do I actually have it? No, can't read it. Anyways. Finder of yearbooks. Very funny. Pervinka's javelin. And mushroom pies. Alright. Very funny. Okay. Let's continue with this one too.
It's terrible. Just terrible.
Oh good, you found the pelts. Now I'll just have to put them in the library, and the old Took's ghosts will be calmed, I'm sure of it. He'll go back to his rest, and I'll get my library back. Thank you. These spells will surely put the old Took to rest. Yes, I'm so very sure of it, except I'm not. You returned already, huh? That was quick.
I hope it's not a bother, but may I speak with you?
Sure. Oh dear, the ghost is still troubling my library. In fact, the moment I took a step in, it raised such a racket that it gave me a terrible fright. I'm so afluttered that I don't think I will be able to eat supper. Oh, yeah, that's a horrible tragedy for a hobbit. Wait, food? Like most hobbits, the old Took had an affection for his victuals, especially spiced boar ribs. I admit, I have a fondness for them myself. Perhaps if we prepare a plate of ribs for him, we can appease his ghost. Go speak with my niece, Edelina Proudfoot. Her hoe is just east of the Great Smiles, and she is a marvelous cook. Don't tell her why we need the ribs. I don't want to start a panic. Oh, don't you worry. The old Took's favorite.
Oh, woe is me.
Please go speak with my niece, Edelina Proudfoot, here in Tookborough. She's a marvelous cook and should be able to prepare a plate of boar ribs for us. Then I can present them to the ghost in my library and appease the old Took. Alright. Well, I think this is a good stopping end for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did, especially the environment. I felt so awful after taking away old Adler's chapter. Thank you for getting back. You're welcome. You're welcome, Pervinka. Well, on that note, I bid you farewell until next time. Goodbye.